I wonder what that noise was then.
What, the suction?
It sounded like you was trying to play something on your phone. It was buffering. You was trying to play something on your phone.
Or you mute that?
Yeah. Just so you can see the chat. I have to play Spotify off the computer.
I swear.
But you can't like pull it up
I know.
like you can. You have to actually scroll back on there. I need to trim.
Yes.
Trim needed.
Yeah.
I can that next week now, so I have to do it. It's my face as well.
I mean,
Yeah, you need a trim.
Sometimes you need a trim, isn't it?
Shit haircut.
Definitely is as well.
Who done it? Did you get it done?
Yeah, I went to one.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I had to go for I went to about 6 barbers. Everyone saying appointment only. I was like, when did the world come to this? I know I don't get trims often, but bloody
Yeah, they
hell.
do, because they can't have people waiting in the shops now, innit?
True.
Which is why they only take appointments.
But that's why I was dying. Because it was the guy that was just sitting there on the chair.
What was it, down there?
Down the strip. The one that's on the strip. Like opposite Pizza Go-Go and that. Like, it ain't shit, but it's just really not straight, bro.
Give it 10 minutes for some people to get in. It's 19 minutes long, I think. Yeah, 20. Just under 20. Like we can play like each one. Have like a 2-minute break. Play the next one. It's actually live.
Just, you figure that plate?
I put the new passwords and everything in while you was on the way.
So, are you good now? Or timer's going up.
Looks like it.
Good to go.
Oh, put the mics here.
What's that?
Give it to 10 minutes, innit? And then just start. Whether people are here or not. 10 minutes, innit? And then... Why have you got it up?
I was wanting to check something.
Don't do that.
Could you?
Super chat.
Yeah, that's what I was checking.
Do it then.
Do what?
Do a super chat.
Yeah?
Yeah, the top one.
The top.
Scroll it along as far as it will go. That one.
Oh, here?
Yeah. There you go.
No, you can't.
Of course you can.
No way.
People do it a lot. Well, I say people do it a lot. I'm talking like top streams, obviously, when they got like them Abu Dhabi man in their live streams, isn't it? You do that super chat then.
It would be the
We split everything 50-50.
How
can you lose?
It'd be easy for me to just send
We
you.
split everything 50-50. How can you lose?
Get away. Oh.
Hey, who's in here at the moment? We're gonna give the live stream till 10 minutes, and then we're gonna just start. Just start at the 10 minutes, because obviously this goes up as a video after anyway, so you might as well just treat it as a video, innit, if people don't drop in and out, yeah.
How did the game go?
Right, it was only because they made so many subs. And one of they signed some 17-year-old. And his dad turns up to training, games and everything and tries to like coach him on the sideline while we're playing. And he squared up to Sean.
Who did? The dad?
Yeah.
For what?
And then like basically ruined the whole game. Because Sean told like his son, like, there's no sound.
I don't know if it's just my end, but there's no sound. There definitely is.
Yeah, we can hear.
I don't know if it's just my
Yeah, I think it's your end. We can hear sound on
There definitely is.
on the live stream. Yeah, yeah, on the phone and the laptop. Let me type it in the thing.
I just realised.
Because you're saying we can hear it, but
It's because obviously Lee, innit, was like,
oh, what did you say?
because obviously she's like, oh, let me see, innit?
Oh,
And I was like, what's going on there? Eh.
ask her if she can hear it.
Innit, is it? Oh.
Yeah, we have. We have.
The C word.
I recovered pretty quickly, to be fair, like 2-3 days. But I had my first game of football today. It was a bit of a struggle. I could feel my pulse in my chest after like half hour.
That just sounds like you're old, bro.
We're there. Hey, how you doing anyway, Jennifer? Have you got sound?
Innit?
Just to make sure, because obviously we've got someone saying there's no sound, but we got sound on our end.
No, Lisa is fine.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so Sean said to him, like, bearing in mind, that's the team captain. Yeah. But Sean didn't like...
Hurt him or anything? Was he out of line?
No, he didn't like criticize him or anything. He literally just said, like go a bit wider, like while our defenders had the ball. He said just push a bit wide, and his dad started going, don't talk to him, I'll talk to him. Thanks, Leah. Don't talk to him. Let the coaches do it. And Sean was like, I'm gonna say what I want to say. He's like, I'm the captain, and this is men's football. Like we tell each other.
Yeah.
We talk to each other on the pitch.
Especially if we're trying to help.
He started squaring up, screaming. Then obviously Blair ran over. Then he went round the other side of the pitch and started screaming at the other team's manager for no reason.
What did that?
The other team's manager just said to him, "What's going on? Like, just calm down." And he started screaming at the other team's manager, saying, "Oh, you bought your 4-year-old son, and all these guys are swearing. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?" It's like you brought him to. Like the guy knows, like you're responsible. If you bring your little boy to football, a men's football game, do you expect 30 men that are coming here to play football to watch their language because one person chose to bring their son? It's like, if you take them to professional football, you're going to have 60,000 people swearing.
Imagine being like
So after that, the game was the game was over.
What was the score?
4-2 in the end. But while I was playing, we was 2-0 up. And then they made loads of subs. They changed like 9 players at half time. Right, we ready anyway? We ready?
Let's get cracking.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir. Let me see you wave your hands.
There's a soca tune on this. Right, it's like circa-ish.
Circa-esque.
Yeah. Because obviously he's spitting, so. But yeah, for those who are here and those who are catching the live stream a bit later, obviously by the title, we're going to have a listen to Jafro's new EP, Pepper Pot. Yeah, if you watched Jafro's tunes on our channel before, you already know one of my favourites.
Oh, he's vibey, man.
Listening to this, you can tell that he studies
Music.
grime. Like,
Mm.
I hear Gets, Kano, like, even like Criminal kind of on this EP. And yeah, if you got any suggestions for any other albums or EPs that we can do these live listening parties to, let us know in the comments or in the live chat. But they obviously have to be non-copyrighted, so Jafro's an independent artist as far as I'm aware, but his songs are never copyrighted when we put them up. Which is obviously, if they're copyrighted and we listen to them on the live stream, YouTube
Slashed out.
ends the live stream. So yeah, if you have suggestions, make sure that they're non what's the phrase, DMCA I think it is.
Who? What's that?
That's the copyright
is
like abbreviation. Yeah,
DC?
DMCA.
Comics?
Mm.
No problem.
Alright, ready for the first one?
Where?
First one is My Reflection. We're gonna listen to each tune. Just sit here, like it's a bit hard to react to them how we usually do, where we like pause it and pull back. But we're gonna do our best anyway, and then
I might just stop and just take notes or something.
have a 2-minute break between each tune and then go again. So let's start. My Reflection. Just make sure it's turned up.
I just caught a glimpse of my reflection looking promising. I don't care about who you're with or what you do or what you
The beats of this are nuts as well. Like the whole EP, the beats are nuts.
Baby, can you keep us? She just said she loved me and I think she meant it. And now she's on my line.
No, I'm ready to jack it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I spoke to a few of her friends.
I told you, the EP is actually crazy. Obviously, I'm saying this because after our last video, I went and listened to the EP, and I've been non-stop listening to it all week. But Tech hasn't heard it yet, so.
The melody.
I think it's cause I spoke to a few of her brethren. I can be the captain of our big friendship. Oh, don't you let slip, no. I'ma get my outfit fitted with a drip. Oh, if it's been designed nice, don't need designer. That's the difference between a major and a minor. Now, you go way too scared of what the people might say. I had dreams of
There's some bars in this that make you like wanna just.
And I get it cause my mirror's got such a nice face. God damn. I just caught a glimpse of my reflection looking promising. I don't care about who you're with or what you do or what you
I know it. Checking the producer's name because he done the whole EP in it.
Now she's on my line, acting all defensive. I think it's cause I spoke to a few of her brethren. I can be the captain of our big friendship. What you saying? Let me say I'm nasty, but I'm nice. Look at the ladies say I'm a nice guy, but they say otherwise when I say night-night. And you ain't gotta say without my say-so. You know how the saying goes. Some things are better left unsaid, but I got something to say, so how have you spoken how I be? Your beats ain't even beats.
What is this?
What is that? This is the first one. Yeah, pull up. A little bit. No?
If you're nobody on your J's, how can you bring it to Jafro? You must have been tripping or drinking for thinking I'd slip and be last in the race. Just be careful you don't.
Are you sure you know what they pulled up?
Zach that! I find it so strange when you find out they stage. It's like everyone wanna be soft. Bro, cause to make bread you gotta need dough. I keep all of my rings on when I punch lines. Keep your eyes
I reckon.
if you're nobody on your J's,
I'll say it when
bring
the
to
song's
Jafro.
done.
You must have been tripping or drinking for thinking I'd slip and be last in the race. Just be careful you don't get an earful. I'm coming for you and I'm taking your base. I find it so strange when you find out they stage. It's like everyone wanna be Scarface, but nobody wanna scar on their face. I I got a list I've been keeping for people I'll put in their place. I got a list I've been keeping for people I'll put in a case. I got a list I've been keeping of ladies that's feeling away. Wanna know why they're feeling away? So, cause I just caught a glimpse of my
That bit of the
reflection
beats,
looking promising.
nuts.
I don't care about who you're
And
with
this
or
is
what you do or
isn't
what
even
you
the best beat on the.
got the drink and it's
Not
not
easy.
Anita. We taking shots, baby, can you keep us? She just said she loved me and I think she meant it.
We're taking shots, baby. Can you keep her?
Acting all defensive. I think it's 'cause I spoke to a few of her brethren.
This isn't even one of the bar heavy ones either.
I just caught a glimpse of my reflection looking promising. Don't care about who you're with or what you do or what you want. Got the drink and it's
I need to slow down. We got videos to record.
taking shots, baby, can you keep her? She just said she loved me and I think she meant it. She's on my line now and she's getting all defensive.
I think I just did shit. I think I just did shit.
Why?
They asked me if I trust your computer. I said yes.
Yeah, that's fine. It's only because otherwise it deads off the charging.
Oi.
Not good first song.
I don't know if you ever hear this, Jaff. I want to come studio. Let's do this.
He usually jumps in the comments of our
I
videos,
know.
but it's usually when I've done an Insta promo and then he like goes from there.
Like Jaff, real talk.
But-
I'm ready to get back in the game.
No, I think you need to practice first
No
before you
practice
jump
needed.
in with someone like Jafro.
No practice needed.
I wouldn't be going studio with someone. You'll walk back out.
I'll be spazzing.
I think you need some warm up sessions before you go in the studio with Jafro. I'm not gonna lie, because that's the first one.
That was. He gives off the same vibe as like Prime Brutal when he said, "I'm just doing his sound."
Yeah, it is brutal. Like that's what I said. Like you can tell he studied grime because like that's the first song, but there's tunes in this where I hear everyone like
Elements.
Gets Kano, Grim, like you can just hear like the influences through the EP.
That was a very powerful start. Like, do you know what?
I would say the two songs that we've heard on this are probably my two
Favorite.
least favourites.
Swear.
Yeah. The next one's decent, and there's one called Maradona. That's probably my favourite.
Like
I can't believe Jafro's
to people
is.
who don't know who Jafro is, or how when we react to his videos we're always a bit startled and stunned. This is a nice opener for, like, I'll stop reacting to his videos is one thing, but when you're listening to his music and it's only what he's saying and the sound, it's definitely it's more powerful because you're kind of focusing on the nuts, the craziness of the animations as well. So it's hard.
I think you have to have already listened to some grime though before you.
What, listen to Jaff?
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah, of
before you
course.
can catch what he's saying.
Yeah, definitely. But that's the whole point of us.
Are you
our
ready for the
reactions
next
is-
one?
I'm not. And this
Because,
this is what I was leading up to. This is what I was trying to get to. When we are startling and jumping and we don't really know how to introduce listening to Jafro, because one, we never really know the tempo or what's going on.
Then the next one's gonna annoy you because we haven't been carnival for 2 years. And the next one is called Soca Driller.
Come on.
So I've listened to this and I've already wanted to go Ladbroke.
We'll just get off at that broken start.
Yeah. Ready?
No.
It's, and you know, say it's Jafro, yeah, Big Jaguar, yeah, Shango the Thunder God, the Burbees boy, and they come like salsa, driller, no when I do it slicker.
You know that.
It's a fluid spiller, bedroom, soca, driller, ain't nobody realer. Make you sip your liquor, she gon' bust it down and then she ain't soca, driller, ain't nobody she gon' bust it down and then she soca, driller, ain't nobody.
You know, every time I've driven this week, I've listened to this EP because it's only a 20-minute EP. And you know, in my car, I've been, every time this song comes on.
It's so weird, yeah, because like I remember like the songs we were listening to at the time of the year when we was at Carnival. So for whatever year it was, I know what songs were banging, right? And they was definitely not sounding like this. I know we would have been on a.
Wait till this gets to the second verse. That's all I'm gonna
I don't
say.
even want to hear the rest.
I don't think we're gonna even make it.
Make you sip your liquor, she gon' bust it down and then she soca, driller, ain't nobody realer. Make you sip your liquor, she gon' bust it down and then she soca, driller, ain't nobody realer. Make you sip your liquor, she gon' bust it. Soca, driller, ain't nobody realer.
Hey, this producer needs props.
Prince, his name is P-R-I-V.
No.
No.
No, ain't nobody on this planet, don't care how long you've been doing music, was ever ready for him to come in like that.
Why would you wait for the second verse?
But this is how you need to hit soca. I'm gonna slap your phone in a minute.
Yeah, but it goes.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna get back a bit. I could just feel it, just trying to get out of me.
I'm just gonna go on Spotify because I know I'm gonna have to pull it up. Yeah, right.
I'm the saucy boy that made Friday and choke safe and know you won't be choking on no smoke, mama.
Wait. You didn't even get to my favourite bit of this tune because he goes full Carney dancehall. It's a bit naughty as well.
Choking on no smoke, mama. Jaffy's back again, make you break your back again. Just a little more, make you put your back in it. Vibey catalyst, style immaculate. I should know because these catties keep on cutting it. Soca, driller, ain't nobody realer. Make you sip your liquor, she gon' bust it down and then she.
He's gonna blow.
I don't know how he hasn't.
He's gonna
Or like
blow.
already.
He's gonna blow.
This is why every time I hear this tune I get annoyed that Carnival's been cancelled.
I just want to whistle. Or flipping thing.
The Vuvuzela.
Yeah. I want my t-shirt in my hand, wrap around my like tucked into my shorts, no top on, shorts, bopping down the high street. That's it.
Hopefully it happens this year. I think they're just gonna say whatever, innit?
What you can go if you wear a mask.
It's just gonna be whatever because it's not like they can regulate passports and stuff. But that's still months away. You never know, innit? But
Jafro is gonna blow.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's because his references are very like niche or whatever. Sometimes, like for his more popular freestyles and stuff like that, the references on them are very niche. But or I don't know if it's because grime isn't like as pushed now.
Yeah, as marketable. Do you know what it is though?
If you're not one of the big boy grime artists,
no one takes your grime
does
seriously.
anyone like does the mainstream even really know
who
you are?
I think with Jafro,
if this was like 10 years ago, Jafro would be
up there.
Not like, if not like Chip gets level, it'd be like maybe the level below.
I think he would be like on
like
par with,
literally like one step below that.
He'll be like the step below Chip and Criminal.
Yeah.
And I think he would be more marketable because he harmonizes and with the melodies a lot more than these guys. Obviously, these guys just had hooks and their verses were fire, which is what made them popular. Whereas his sound makes him popular.
I like Jafro even more because of how much. When I say he studies grime, I think he just studies music because he brings so many different sounds.
So much style and everything.
He
into
brings
his
so many
music.
different sounds into his music. That
Yeah,
even
but
now
prefer
we've had a
that.
rapping song and a soca song, two songs into a.
But we would much
EP.
prefer to listen to that than hearing someone that listens to like one or two artists and you can hear it in their music. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why it's hard for you to sit there and say, oh yeah, do you know what Jaff sounds like? He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He
He's
really
definitely got his own sound, but
Yeah.
like, there's moments on this EP where I can hear.
Oh, you know, but hearing the
Hear people.
elements of who's inspired him is very different to he sounds like.
I mean, we've heard the next one, so we'll just play it and get through it. Before we do, shouts out to Priv, the producer. I'm pretty sure he's Jafro's producer.
All round.
Yeah, I think he's his boy, innit? But I don't know because there are two other names on this EP, Low Fades and...
Manny Schooler. I've heard Manny Schooler before.
But they're not on the tune, so I'm guessing
they must
they
be
produced it, yeah. But Priv is usually
the main one.
the Jafro producer, yeah.
What's the one we done that we didn't record?
W's. Oh, this one is... Which we probably won't pull this one up, but let's let this one over. We've heard it.
Yo, MCs can get yum like a meal of food. I wanna try get rich so I can show all of the gang.
Again, though, just a different,
Not no beef and stew.
Sound.
completely, yeah, kind of different song.
Can you see man move? Pardon? Now we heard you. You just didn't use P's and Q's. It's either the greenest tangerine dream or the amnesia.
Yeah, I said what's poppin', innit?
If anybody wanna speak, then speak up. Exactly. They didn't speak up. Or it's Cali with the Callaloo patty.
I think Blair would like this one, just because what tune it is. Baby. Baby. Up in the first head, pop smoke. I drop flows. Drop flows.
It's the return of the prodigal son. Been in a crash, but I never been spun. 5 foot
Hey,
nine, but when she
slip
gets
me that
excited,
caramel.
a few inches on, yeah. She got me looking like an elephant strong.
Just filling up my water.
I like to drink till I'm lit like
Do you want some water?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Can I have some water?
a girl. I'm releasing dolphins. Never been fun. I'm Brooklyn swimming and then never been bum. My cup's got the rum. We could get a bit drunk. She said I can do
Yeah, you know I'm not a V man. Yeah?
Yeah, oh, like that.
Make your move. It's already been
This is naughty.
I was in the club when I first heard Pop Smoke. More water for you?
Can I have some more water, please, sir?
Even this tune, yeah, still
You can tell there's
no,
elements.
like still harmonizes on this tune though, like coming up.
But that's why he's been different.
This is one of the ones where I
There's
kind
more juice, by the way.
like let me see this is where this verse coming up is where I kind of hear.
Do you want to taste my water?
Why not? I'll have a go.
Of water? Water's nice.
That is some.
That's banging V, innit?
That's good H2O.
That's good V water.
Yeah.
Good, nice V water.
Yeah. This verse coming up is where I hear East London grime influence, as well as like a tune further down. I think the flow is East London grime, and
You know what it is? He's got a Mac star.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the club when I first heard Pop Smoke.
I drop floors, crazy, lock low, baby. It's do-rag Jafro, send MCs to the gulag Jafro. Man, I like, how
I
do
don't
you
know
do
why
that,
this
Jafro? I
was
swear you're
placed
going on
here. That's
two,
what I'm
man,
gonna say.
Jafro.
Cause look,
Baile, baile.
but he put this here.
I am bare hungry still.
Does Doom Chat start off with him doing that?
He does that bar again. Yeah. But yeah, that's obviously both of us have heard that because that was one that we recorded and someone didn't press record when we did the reaction to it.
Let's both point away from each other.
Okay,
That's
ready?
it. Yeah.
Go.
3, 2, 1. Away from each other.
That's away from me.
The other way.
Oh.
Each other.
Oh, sorry.
Let's point away from each other.
Okay, try again.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, we both heard that, but yeah, again, just a completely,
No, but I think
completely different sound.
when you hear that in the mix of the EP, you hear how much different elements are in.
That is one of the tunes where I hear East London grime influence, even though he's from Leicester.
There's that, but I'm talking about
But there's definitely
the
like
beats. The beats as well.
Even that there's not even like East London grime. There's spots on this EP where I can hear like
Different.
just,
Yeah, that
different
man's been, he's been
yeah,
listening.
yeah,
He's been
yeah.
listening.
and it's like he takes that influence that he hears from not even just grime like artists. It's like
Just music in general.
the next song, Maradona, is probably my favorite song.
I wonder why.
But it's like for like 1 or 2 bars. That is my favorite song. Not only because it's about Maradona, obviously,
R.I.P.
but like yeah, like you could like there's like dancehall influence in this, and there's like grime influence in this next one.
He's got a good variety in it. That's what it sounds like so far through the EP.
For
anyway.
a South American as well.
Somewhat.
For a South American,
Yeah.
Guyanese, isn't it?
Yeah, you know them South American dons, innit?
Ready?
Nope.
Yeah, it does have that to it as well. Yeah.
Hold that Priv, hold that Manish, hold that me, hold that Pele, hold that Maradona, hold that all the paintings as well. But they look kinda nice, kinda look like a wife.
I just want to play
Like, what you doing tonight? I'm in the coke and a whiskey. It's a bit too risky. Take every 6 and a drink just hit me. But the island's changed. Pick up the big thing by the legs. Don't need to measure it. I got measurements. She knows that I supply the legs. Hold it down. I can go.
Pause. I'm gonna pull it up.
Pause and
just
rewind.
because that
Pause and rewind.
that bar where he says, "I got the island strength, lift up the big thing by the legs." He's not lying. That you do find when dancehall bashment's playing, you find extra strength.
Listen, you're saying all of that extra strength. What about when you got the support of the man them and you lean back from like the Matrix?
I was doing it last weekend. I didn't think I'd ever be able to do yoga again, but yeah, you find different
Levels.
yeah. It's like the beat takes over.
Hold that Pele, hold that Maradona, hold that all the paintings as well. But they look kinda nice, kinda look like a wife. I just look in her eyes, like, what you doing tonight? Cause I'm tryna get tipsy. I mix the rum and the coke and the whiskey. It's a bit too risky. Take every 6 and a drink just hit me. I got the island change. Pick up the big thing by the legs. Don't need to measure it. I got measurements. She knows that I supply the legs. Hold it down. I can go for rounds and she knows that I supply the strength. She knows I'm not in short supplying for you, baby. I supply on the red. I'm tryna be on the telly. Told me that I look like Dele. But I play this game like Pele. And if I sip this drink too quick, then trust me, I'm a gunner. But I touch like the hand of
That's
God.
you.
Touch the Maradona.
That's your bar.
I'm tryna be on the telly. Told me that I look like Dele. But I play this game like Pele. And if I sip this drink too quickly, then trust me, I'm a gunner. But I touch like the check it with the flow, they replay and replay. I play this game like it's made by EA. It's proof on the beat and it's no days off. And I made this one on my broski's B-days. Spit so much, man, I feel like I'm C-Say. Drip so much, I could drown in sauce. Of course, man can't bring ball to the tourists. That's why nobody's ordering beef steak. No wonder they post for a photo.
Excuse me.
By the way.
That was so many.
Let me just listen to the C-Say bar.
Yes, I heard it.
Wait,
Then trust me, I'm a gunner.
listen to the C-Say bar. I think this one is explaining.
Replay, I play this game like it's made by EA. It's proof on the beat and it's no days off. And I made this one on my broski's B-day. Spit so much, man, I feel like I'm C-say. Drip so.
You see where he says, spit so much, feel like I'm Cisse? Do you know what Cisse's first name is?
Jibril?
Dribble. As in...
Dribble? What, Dribble Cisse?
Yeah. What a joke. Dribble Cisse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have went any direction with that reference, by the way.
Yeah.
Because, you know, most of them do dribble.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then trust me, I'm a gunner. I trust at the hand of God, and I do that one. Check it with the flow, then replay. I play this game like it's made by EA. It's proof on the beat, and it's no days off. And I made this one on my broski's B-day. Spit so much, man, I feel like I'm Cisse. Drip so much, I could drown in sauce. Of course, man can't bring water to the tourists. That's why nobody's ordering beef steak. No wonder they post for a photo. No wonder they capture the freeze frame. They wanna be around greatness, and they know that Jafro be great. When I hop on that blanco, that's when I throw hand signs like shit with them. Draw some blood and them, man, I cripple them. Do you think I would tickle them? Now I got a backstage pass to the freak show. When I got
Would you like a pull-up?
Please, can I get one? Can I get one, sir?
And while I'm saying, would you like a pull-up? Did you hear how he switched the flow up and just went...
Yes, please, sir. Can I have one more?
Yeah, I thought you would. This is why it's my favourite song.
Could I have one more, please? Yes, sir.
When I got the energy that she wanna keep close, so tell my enemies if they wanna kill a G, they never should've let me reload. We know there's G's in a compass, I've been on a they're never gonna see me below. Plus she likes what she sees and she's feeling the G, and I'm out for the green. Cause I got a greasy flow that'll see me blow next level of species.
Oh yeah, you thought the chorus is coming? No. No.
I'm trying to be on the telly. Told me that I look like Dele. But I play this game like Pele. And if I sip this drink too quickly,
I can't sit, drink, and listen to Jafro, bro. Because I'm a gunner.
You're gonna go out,
I'm
innit?
a gunner. I'm ready. Where we going? Sassy Sundays.
No. No. Not touch the hand of God.
Like, it's mad because I get both sides of the argument when you're not used to listening to such quick tempo. But when you hear this and you're in your element, there's no avoiding.
You understand why that's my favourite one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not even the references,
Nope.
the sound,
Nope.
the influence. Like, yeah,
Nope.
it's
That's get out the shower.
It's a
I wasn't
banger.
even going to go out. I'm going to.
it's a banger. Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to. The message in the group chat, man, them activate.
It's that moment when you think the chorus is coming and he makes the flow even quicker. Yeah, this.
Music is really an art.
Jafro's Van Gogh.
You're A grade.
Free to go.
Don't even go there.
Got 2 other producers on the next 3, but ready for the next one? This is more, you'll hear it, but this is like another switch up. Don't even go. I think it's, I think it might be a, what's the Mira May? Is that?
That's an artist. That's a singer.
I think,
What's a
I don't know if
sample?
it's her. It's not a sample, but it's like, it sounds like
One of her
that
songs.
kind of tune. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm thinking.
Think of the right artist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I'll tell you.
you'll hear it.
don't even go there, don't even go, you don't even know, yeah.
It sounds like
Don't even go,
Mahalia tune or something, isn't it?
One of them
Yeah,
notes.
yeah.
don't even. Guy in these boys, Jafro, coming from a guy in these jungle. It's a guy in these boys, a jaguar coming from a jungle. Don't even go there.
But it's there's something very similar about it, isn't it? Do you know what I get when I say like Mira May
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that? Like,
Like IMDb lot
Yeah.
and that.
but then
to the club on a Friday and a DJ was making a vibe. And I just got a million
Wait for this tune to drop. Let me just go on Spotify because I know I'm gonna have to pull it up when this tune drops.
And I just got a million streams on Friday, so I don't care, cause man over there just like to lie with each sentence. Look, I can't lie, I need vengeance. I was trying to show the globe to East Midlands. She was trying to take my life for EastEnders. I was trying to live my movie in peace, but
Yeah.
many meets have tried to direct it. I ain't got the time for these actors. You're not even fit to
Is it like a pull up?
I'm not here no more.
You don't want to hear it no more.
I'm not here no more.
Yeah. See, it starts like that, and then the
He,
beat drops, and it's.
He's
If Low Fades is the producer on this one,
a madman.
congratulations.
Like, Low Fades is crazy, but Jafro really knows. Like, I feel like he only works with artists that really know him, and he works well with whatever.
I think he
talks
says
to.
it later on in this tune. He says something like, "And my broski's always making mad beats, so you know I have to."
handle.
Yeah. Because I heard this, I was like, oh, this must be like a
Chilled.
tune. It just.
Nothing chill about it.
No, this will be available, Abdul. All our lives are always available. We always treat our lives as if they're an actual video anyway.
upload,
Just
yeah.
for people that we got
Don't-
people that
don't
watch.
catch 'em.
We got. I want this to sound weird, but we've got quite a few of our audience are from everywhere. So some people might be asleep right now. Some people might be at work right now. So this will be.
Available.
This will go up near enough straight away once we're finished listening to watch back. Yeah.
Friday, so I don't care if you place none of mine. Now I walked in a club on a Friday and a DJ was making a vibe. And I just got a million streams on Friday, so I don't care, cause man over there just like to lie with each sentence. Look, I can't lie.
The drop always gets me.
Wow.
Silence. It makes sense. I'm the pen game sensei. You think it's a game till I show you my pen game end game, huh?
Yeah.
Jacket.
Jennifer, this is how we both get with music, but
Put on a jacket.
the fact is with this one, maybe in future when people give us more suggestions to do listening parties to, we can both hear it for the first time. But I've literally listened to this EP all week, so this is more. I'm like people that are watching today, where I'm like watching. I'm watching Tech react to this because I've listened to the tunes so much. I near enough know all the words now. That's how much I've listened to this week. Whereas like when we hear stuff for the first time, if we're not reacting to it, like we're always listening to the beat, the bars, everything.
There's that, but we also know each other's tastes. So
Yeah.
like, you know, the moment I heard this, it's gonna be a mad thing still.
That's fine,
love,
Abdul.
love.
Like we said, we're the lives. We don't expect people, like everyone that watches our videos, to be able to jump into a live stream. So
Also, Abdul, enjoy your holiday, bruv. Be abroad and be safe.
I think he's abroad. He lives abroad.
Yeah.
He's not on holiday.
He's on holiday then. If he's not where we are, that's holiday. Enjoy.
No,
it.
he just live abroad.
He said I'm abroad right now. That's temporary. Now what?
Okay. If you're on holiday or if you're not.
Be safe, enjoy. It's
You're
up.
from London. Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
man.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, enjoy yourself then, whatever you're doing. And
When you get back, it will be here.
yeah, it'll be here. Don't worry about that.
Come on, you gotta read.
Are you ready to...
No.
Oh, you wanted it pulled up a bit, innit?
I was trying to live my movie in peace, but too many needs have tried to direct it. I ain't got the time for these actors. You're not even fit to be extras. I got the strength. Wait, if anybody don't think that I got the strength, then say. All this silence, it makes sense. I'm the pen game sensei.
Can I just say, yeah, you see that there? That, where the beat stops, it sounds like Jafro made his bars and then someone made the beat.
Yeah.
But that's not how music works. make your bars after you hear the beat. For him to catch that and be like, all this silence of the pen game sensei, and then it just jumps straight back in. Yeah.
But that I think that's a lot to do with like the cohesion of the artist and the producer.
He's a psychopath.
Pen game, end game, huh? I'm the longest. She knows I put the length in lengthways. Like, boy, if it's me on a beat, I'll reload and repeat, and we may not finish for 10 days.
I'm pausing everything right now.
We ain't leave the sheets for a week or like 10 days. If I book a flight out of sight, out of mind, then we're taking a leave for like 10 days. I'll catch a coach or a bus or a Uber or scooter and then trains. Like, I got the Uber and then change.
Go back! 1 second. I need to go get my jacket.
You think it's a game till I show you my pen game, end game, huh? I'm the longest. She knows I put the length in lengthways. Like, boy, if it's me on a beat, I'll reload and repeat, and we may not finish for 10 days. And girl, if we link and we beat, we ain't leave the sheets for a week or like 10 days. If I book a flight out of sight, out of mind, then we're taking a leave for like 10 days. I'll catch a coach or a bus or a Uber or scooter and then train. Like, I got the Uber and then change. I got the coach and then change. Then I got the train and then change. Then I got through customs and got to the hotel and I...
So dumb, so simple, but
You know,
it hits
you
hard.
know what I knew would get you? Is when he says, I got the Uber and then change. I got the coach and then change.
We've done
Which
this.
meaning that I've got enough P's to pay for the Uber. Like, I've got Uber P's and I've got change, as in I've got more money. But then he says, I get the train and then change, meaning I change trains. I knew that it would grab you.
No, but on one side, yeah, that bit hit me hard. But then on another side, man's done that.
Yeah. That's what it would hit you.
And girl, if we link and we beat, we ain't leave the sheets for a week or like 10 days. If I could fly out of sight, out of mind, then we're taking a leave for like 10 days. I'll catch a coach or a bus or a Uber or scooter and then trains. Like, I got the Uber and then change. I got the coach and then change. Then I got the train and then change. Then I got a plane and then change. Then I got through customs and got to the hotel and I hit the shower and then change. Then I hit the stage and then spray. Then change. Right for name's sake, then change the plane.
I'm never listening to this song ever again.
Wait, he switched the flow up again.
Exactly. That's why I'm not listening to this.
Look, halfway through the song.
Don't go there. Don't even go there.
Then I got a plane and then change. Then I got through customs and got to the hotel and I hit
Yeah.
the shower and then change. Then I hit the stage and then spray and then change. And that's why for name's sake, then change the playmaker. I bring thunder then the rain later. If I spray, you'll call the pallbearer. That's cause when I spray, it's grave danger. I'll expose all your weakest members. Why is all your team on my radar? Bunch of half-assed like there's half at home that you save for later. Them man like to lie with these words. Look, I can't lie, it's absurd.
He's still going?
Show my time the whole world. They was trying to make this so I wasn't heard. Like them man like to lie on this scene. Look, I can't lie, it's obscene. I was trying to shine so much they went blind. You was trying to make it so I weren't seen. But my brethren dropped the filthiest beats. That's why I have to hit the drop beam. Even if I've not got chakra, man, just back a few shots that turn to routine. I swear.
Whatever.
You out now.
Get off.
You out.
Get off. I'm going to get my coat. It'll be easier for me to just tug on my jacket. I'm done. Live stream done. Go check that now. Pepper Pot.
No, it's not done.
It's done.
Still got 2 more songs.
I'm not listening to it.
What? Because of the
I
rock.
can't even finish this
Because of
song.
the Rock Lee bar.
It wasn't even that. It was the build up. He hasn't stopped going since he started spazzing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people.
Do you want your mic back?
I really don't want a nothing right now. I blame the water. It's
The water.
It's the water.
It's not, it's the
Because you know
bars.
what?
It's the bars
It is
as
the
well.
bars.
It's
Because
the bars on
if
the
I was,
beat.
if I was driving wherever listening to this, I'll get there
You can't-
half the time.
You can't let the beat drop like that and then say a Rock Lee bar as well. You can't do both. You
Yeah,
have to
but
do.
this- but
You have to
this-
do
wait,
one
wait,
and
wait.
maybe do one
Wait,
later.
this started from the whole story being about I grabbed the Uber and then changed.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed the plane and then changed
Yeah.
and got on the mic and then sprayed and then changed. Allow me, please.
Why is all your team on my radar? Bunch of half-assed like there's half at home that you save for later. Them man like to lie with these words. Look, I can't lie, it's absurd. I was trying to show my town the whole world. They was trying to make this so I wasn't heard. Like them man like to lie on this scene. Look, I can't lie, it's obscene. I was trying to shine so much they went blind. You was trying to make it so I weren't seen. But my brethren dropped the filthiest beats. That's why I have to hit the drop beam. Even if I've not got chakra, man, just back a few shots then turn to rock beat. I swear they try with their hardest bars. And I swear that you need a check to stop me. I swear that I won't carry blades on rope. But I swear that I'm the sharpest on beats. I swear that it's war and his mum's like. I swear it's just a
The Jaguar. Tango. No, I couldn't catch that one.
That was fun though. Then he just brings the Mira May back in. Just
I think when you like the truth is, yeah, honestly, I think I do feel music very.
I think Jafro is silly. I don't know what else to say about it. Like this, for the first ever listening party that we're doing as a live stream, this might have dropped like at the perfect time. This might be the first and last one because I don't think like it's just nuts how many. The whole time I've been saying how he makes different sounds, take influences from everywhere, and that was like it. That is a close second for my favorite tune on the thing. If Maradona wasn't so like dancehall bashment, like that's more like upbeat.
Listen,
where that is
the Soca one's fourth, my Reflection second. This is number one. This one, I don't know if music hits me harder when it comes to like rapping because of the bars and flow, and then when you get into it more deep and technically, and you start switching everything.
That was another one where I say he studies
music,
like UK music for that one as well, because even that is that J.A. Who did that? Someone's done that on a tune where like it's bugged me all week.
Wait,
but I'll just
give me a second.
Because someone's done it. It's that S.A. Like they've done that, and I was like, he's really going back like that far.
It's one of them South guys.
Yeah, but
it's one of them. Like it was from, wasn't it from like NAA? And I don't mean like when it was N-Dubs versus NAA. Them lot.
Maybe I've definitely heard
N.A. R.S. I'm sure it's nasty.
It's that N.A. S.
R.S.
Yeah.
I.E.
Yeah, I've heard
K. That's it.
I've heard it on
It's K. Essentials.
I've heard it on like one of them old
Grind.
like sets or something where it's like just in the middle of a set out of nowhere.
Listen, there was an artist called K. I say artist. There was an MC called K. Essentials, maybe even State Your Name, and K. bar was it's the K.A. And what that is it.
That's what like I knew as soon as I heard that.
It was from somewhere.
I've heard it before. And then I was like, you study the genre that bad that you know that's a deep cut.
That's a
deep
15,
cut.
14 years ago.
Yeah,
minimum.
It's a deep cut. Like, cause I know it's very possible for him to on a tune just be like it's that J.A.F.R.
Yeah.
Like it's very possible for people to do that, but it's the flow he says it with. That it's like, yeah, you know where that's from for you to be saying it like that.
Yeah, that I think like whether he knows who K. is or not from Essentials, if it wasn't that,
other people have done it.
The next one will probably be NAA versus N-Dubs. Do you remember that song?
I don't. I remember the K. one.
The girl one was like ha 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 in the middle of a no.
Yeah, I don't remember that verse, but I remember the K. one. But I know I've heard it's the flow he says it with that I know for a fact I've heard before. Yeah, just I don't know.
I was ready to fucking slap your phone still.
He needs to be like
stopped.
It doesn't need to be stopped.
He needs to be stopped.
He needs to be like oh no, it seems a bit disrespectful to say he needs to be on like a P Money level, because P Money's been doing this
since that time, by the way.
Yeah, like P Money's been doing this, but there's not many people that are doing grime now. And Jafro's not even doing just grime, but it's like I want to put it. I think he should be like up there. Like,
do you know what? I think the only kind of lane I think he'll succeed in is probably like the big zoos lane.
if he was doing music when Krypton Conan's 7 Days, 7 Nights was around,
Yeah,
he would have been massive by now.
yeah.
Because this has got influences of that as well. Where it's like, oh, we might be grime artists, but we're gonna,
You know you like it.
yeah, like we're gonna throw
everything. You can
different
do
sounds
anything,
on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can do everything, can it?
This is W's. This is what we've done the reaction to. So
Even before I started do-rag, I might just jump on a wave and drunk text the babes like I want you back. Yeah, I want you back.
Sounds like
my phone's there, so I can't do it.
Just blame the rum, I don't know what it done, it made me move mad.
I do blame the rum as well. The next morning, like, sorry, it wasn't me.
the only person we ever blame is
Yeah.
The fussy's done, so I guess that I'm back on a bottle of rum. All of this disrespect, I'm feeling I should tell a man suck you. Blood, are you dumb? Tell them they can get some if they really want. You don't really want none. Body look like artwork when she exhibits the breast and bum. We be in the bedroom, we ain't going nowhere, but we trying to see how many ways we'll.
What do you think he meant by that?
So I guess I'ma bust some rounds at a chest like a big handgun. You would not be standing if I handed you this out.
he meant rum.
If we play this game, we know who wins and I ain't gonna lose. So what you wanna do? Because I'm on to you. I'm twice as nice as all my competition. I get W's. She gon' bust it down for me just like the way she wanted to. She's so nice, I'm thinking, can we somehow get another you? I'm not your number two. No, I'm twice as nice as all my competition. That's why I be getting W's. Light 'em up.
You okay?
Like my shine on us.
What's wrong with your eyes?
What's wrong with them eyes?
Me, I'm just the type to win, not the type to fuss and try and stuff. Boy, I got the Midas touch. Plus, I'm twice as much as King Leonidas was. If I can bust some icing up to stun on all them vipers trying to slide on us. We twice as much as all the competition. We get twice as much. That's cause we bet twice as much. This explains them W's that's piling up. You would not be standing if I handed you this L just like I wanna do. If we play this game, we know who wins and I ain't gonna lose. So what you wanna do? Because I'm on to you. I'm twice as nice as all my competition. I get W's. She gon' bust it down for me just like the way she wanted to. She's so nice, I'm thinking, can we somehow get another you? I'm not your number two. No, I'm twice as nice as all my competition. That's why I be getting W's.
It is. I don't know. I think we only feel the way we do about Jafro because it's like he doesn't get the recognition he deserves for the quality. But because of how quick it is, unless like, let's say for instance, US or maybe even like Korean music starts to sound like this, that's when he will he'll explode overnight. But I recently heard like Canadians and some American artists on grime, and I couldn't actually tell that it wasn't UK.
Canadians use our slang, innit?
But it was interesting because it then makes me feel like at least them having a fan base means they can take in grime, which is what's always been the problem.
Are you ready for the last song on the EP? It's actually not. You think it's gonna be another Caribbean influence, isn't it? Yeah, but it's actually not.
Come on.
This one I have you like Listen, yo, what you know about do-rag Jafro? Just got back from the gulag Jafro. Man, I like, how did you do that, Jafro? Listen. Horny Jaffy's the naughty Jaggy, saucy daddy, of course he's swaggy. I've got portions galore of galley, from Portsmouth to places north of Manny. Sort of more of a G than Ali. That's why if a man's talking gassy, I ain't gonna bore ya. I'll draw your Laura or your Sally. Look, she's got a very nice back, and she sent me the breast on snap. Now man, I'm thinking I'm milking the fact that I'm Jafro, cause I got breast on tap. You get it? Milking, breast on tap. Still the same if I switch that.
You get it?
Send her a like, cause she sends what I like, and I just wanna get mixed on that. Look, it gets peak when I switch on, man. I go dark like I flick the switch on, man. Wouldn't put it past them to flick the flick on, man, and then flick the switch on, man. What? It's cool though, I'm numero uno, boss like Hugo. I'm different, man. I know more than you know. I'm sick like flu, but that's not the reason they sniff it, man. It's different, man. They move different with man, but I'm too cold, a bit like Bruno. I fly you out on a ship with man, on a mission with bars like NASA to Mars. I'm spicing, I'm hard, I'm switching, man, but I'm calm. I came to do business, man. Till you do what I do for my dogs. That's when we can talk splits with man. Nice guy.
I bet some more water.
But man, I way too gas like CS. I wrote them a letter just so I could de-stress. Dear everyone, it's Jafro, and I won't
Oh, the juices.
I got it all on lock, while you're Peter Pan, right? Cause you need to grow up. All of your boys are lost, and you like to fly too much from an angel's dust. You're not Robin Hood, you're not Robin in the hood. Your main guy's the guy like you're Robin in the hood. Man wanna say how good that they got it, but man's only got it when it's good. Do you get it? But I've always got it, and I'm gonna get it.
Wow.
That's why they're saying this man's quite prolific. The trick's quite upsetting. They don't like moving, and I wish I was kidding. The fact's like he'd be sat in my position if that guy really spat fire your lyrics. But you're back and you like to cat lines for a living. I'm so sick, I baptize a rhythm. If you're a prince, then act like it, innit? I'm wavy, I might capsize it with it. Your best bar was one of my worst. I'll drop a flatline and flatline it with it. The cake and stacks will rise with it. So what pattern my lyrics? I'll make a mess to a masterpiece with mastermind lyrics. I mastered my limit. I'm a proud young black South American guy in East Thunder, got Jaguar living in a time with
Yeah.
fakes wanna kneel on man's neck and then see a man dead because they don't like the colour of my skin. So it's more blacks, more dogs, more Irish. Or more straps, more drugs, more violence. Or more jacks with
More blacks, more dogs, more Irish.
thunder and lightning.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I'll just pull it back a bit.
American guy in East Thunder, got Jaguar living in a time which fakes wanna kneel on man's neck and then see a man dead because they don't like the colour of my skin. So it's more blacks, more dogs, more Irish. And more straps, more drugs, more violence. And more jacks with bumpers whining. And more tracks of thunder and lightning. Car, it's do-rag Jafro. Send MCs to the gulag Jafro. Man, and like, how do you do that, Jafro? I swear you're going on too much, Jafro.
First, we'll start with the music where he's from, to East London. He kind of makes music that was made in East London a long time ago.
Yeah, the thing is
Predominantly.
like
It's kind of like
with this genre of music in England,
it's like states.
not everything's like miles away from each other.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like to them, 'cause I think she's more asking about the sound. How is the sound different? So when it comes to the music differs mainly by accent, but genre-wise, it's the same genres, but the sound is different because of the accent.
As well, from like the era that we're from, grime was very London-based.
And like
Like not even East London, it was just very London-based.
yeah.
And that it kind of spread further out throughout England or the UK or whatever you want to say.
We can start.
And
We can start with a bass like say 21 seconds, because 21
yeah,
seconds
I
was a
suppose,
very
like garage and stuff like that.
So yeah, if we start with that, like everything that we're referencing, a lot of our stuff started off as garage or old school garage,
Jungle, garage,
and
that kind
artists
of music.
like 21 seconds. So obviously we don't know how far.
Artists like 21 seconds, or artists like So Solid.
Yeah, songs like 21 seconds. Wow. Hello, water. But the music is very like it's as competitive as it is in London everywhere else. But the difference is they have a much smaller community that listen to it. Hence why we are confused as to like the level of exposure and the level of response that socially Jafro gets.
And like what I was going to say is that where grime, it was kind of a London thing and it spread out, and then people kind of make their own
Versions
of
variations.
it. But Jafro is a very like, you can just tell that he studies grime, and Jafro is very like,
I think he studies music, but because he loves grime,
yeah,
you can
he's
hear
very
it.
like Jafro is very grime, so there's a lot of influence in his sound to the London sound. And he's from Leicester in England, which is like it's
Just another place.
It's obviously further north than we are.
Yeah.
It's like Midlands kind of, I think, Leicester. But there's no like it's not like it's like Bugsy or something like that where
Bugsy,
there's an
yeah.
accent behind it and they've made their own version of it. Like Jafro's accent, like I don't think you could ever tell that he's
Necessarily
like if
from
you made a random person listen to Jafro, they'd probably and said, "Guess where he's from?" They'd probably say somewhere in London.
Yeah.
Just because his sound is so like influenced by it.
Yeah, because he doesn't sound like you got artists like, let's say, Millions per se. Millions has a very heavy Birmingham accent,
Yeah,
and he's from Birmingham, and there's no hiding that. If you know what Birmingham people or Birmingham sounds like, you'd off the rip, the moment he starts talking, Then you got like Mist. Mist is kind of the same. He doesn't sound like
Is
he's
Miss
from...
Manny? No, that's Bugs in it.
Yeah,
Is
Bugs
Miss
is
Manny
Manny.
as well.
But then the same is with H. Oh, I said H. Then you've got Brighton for RD. Like, you can always tell. Like, in UK, we can tell because
Yeah, I think
London
it's different
people
for
sounds the same.
People outside the UK probably can't tell the difference in the accents. Like
think-
they can if it's
they can
if
tell
it's
there's
like
an
a
accent.
Our accent to someone from Liverpool,
Yeah,
you can tell.
you can tell
But
there's an
I don't-
accent, you
I
just
don't
never
think,
know
like,
where it's from.
Like RD to us, I don't think you can catch the differences because Brighton's not that far away.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas,
But when
like,
it comes like Manny, a lot of things are like hanged on.
In the UK, the further north you get, the closer you get to like a Scottish accent. Like the closer to Scotland you get, it's like the
closer you sound.
The accent gets more and more Scottish the further up you go.
Yeah.
But with Jafro, like you could just tell that he's just a grime kid. So his music
He sounds,
is like
yeah. On top of that, he genuinely sounds like he could be from London. Yeah, agreed.
I agree.
But
I concur.
in terms of like the UK is very much like the US, but the difference is we don't really change the genre or sound of music. The music's very similar, but it sounds different because of stuff like accents and the different tones and things like that people just apply to music. Whereas in, let's say, the states depending on where you're from is how your sound is, because each state has their own kind of sound. Like down south has a sound, they use different sounds for them their beats.
Like in America, it's like if you're in one state, let's say you're in Texas, you might know 20 artists that to you are massive artists.
Yeah.
But you go to another state
And they've never heard of them. Yeah, but obviously it's because the population's a lot higher than UK, isn't it? But this is why, like, it's confusing to us because we listen to Jafro based on the internet. So the internet is a much more wider place than just Leicester, where he's from. Is it East Coast versus West Coast?
It used to be, but I don't think it is as much
now.
Now East Coast versus West Coast, because then
It's just popular music.
It's rap, like hip hop isn't just hip hop anymore.
And it's not the same.
Yeah, they're all making their own sound now. Like each state makes their own sound, and I personally couldn't pick a different sound out.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that
when you talk to American people, they know like from the sound of the hip hop or the
they know.
I don't. What would you like if it's mumble rap or something like whatever kind of music it is, they can usually pick. I mean, you're from Canada, so I'm guessing it's similar.
I was gonna say it's a lot easier for you to understand how the US music works as opposed to the English music. But even though like our slang and Canada slang is very similar, I don't know if it's just places in Canada or if it's the whole of Canada.
It was East Coast versus West Coast as well when
Biggie, Tupac and that.
Yeah, but they used to like East Coast versus, when that was a thing, it was like they made groups, whereas like you wouldn't get a NWA in America now. You wouldn't get like a you know what I mean? Like you like here now, you wouldn't get a Nasty Crew now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get a Boy Better Know now in the UK.
Yeah.
When it was groups, it was like, okay, well now it's East Coast versus West Coast because you might be from the top of the East Coast, the bottom of the East Coast, but because we're making a group, you got to be like.
I mean, it's kind of like whenever like these rappers or these US rappers have beef, like you can tell their sounds are different immediately because they're from different places. Like the guys that have beef that live in the same areas, you don't know they have beef unless they're on tracks claiming their beefs. Like to us, we never really understand the difference between
Where songs used to start with
what lighters.
I I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Like, yeah, no, that's
People don't start their tunes like that.
yeah, no way, no way. But yeah, so even when it comes to East Coast versus West Coast now, the sound is so different. In US, they know when like certain instruments and certain drums and certain basses are East Coast versus
Yeah,
the West Coast. We're just not we
we're
don't
just
we
not
don't
big enough for
yeah,
that.
we don't understand that stuff.
We're just not a big enough country to split it up like that. It's like, as much as we can tell a Manchester sound to a Liverpool sound to a London sound to a whatever sound, it's like it's not
Oh, I've
split
got
up
one.
so far apart.
Yeah, no, the only thing that we knew like immediately was like, you remember when 4x4 come out? Like the Triller, and it was just like wow, 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 kind of like, and then they got into like the dubstep, like diverse, Aboriginal voices.
Canada's music's always sounded weird to me because hip hop wise, they use a lot of UK slang, and it's always like not weird, but it's like always felt like, I don't know. It's like
Forced?
It's not forced, but it's like it
sense
sounds so
of
like
being forced.
unfamiliar
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
When I hear a Canadian person say like UK slang, it's like jarring,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not because I think I'm annoyed by the person saying it, because I think,
yeah.
oh, you're trying to force a UK slang, you're trying to copy us. It's just jarring because it's not the accent I'm used to
Hearing, yeah.
It's like the start of the Tory Lanez.
I was gonna say there's that one and there's the Drake ones.
That Say It tune that Tory Lanez done when he walks out on the stairs. And
Yeah,
the-
man's back,
and
man's back.
all of them
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the stairs
yeah,
are talking
yeah.
like
Man is
UK
back.
talk.
Yeah.
And it's like it just like it just, I don't know what it is. It's like it's an itch that I can't scratch when I'm
Yeah.
hearing it. It just doesn't sound right. So like,
I think that's more to do with the fact that we know it isn't down the road or in ends. So because we know it's not down the road or in ends, it's like, why does it sound like this? Why are you using the words that I just said before I left my house? But yeah, people, that was Pepper Pot EP. Sorry for the wild, dramatic reactions. Music does that. If you love music and you feel music differently, it will hit you like that. Whether it's grime rap
we've
or
been
not.
at, how long have we been at? What, 73 minutes?
God damn, we was not
For a
aiming
20-minute
innit?
EP.
We was not going for this.
We've still got to record the week's videos. We've still got what have we got to record today?
Second part of TikTok.
5 videos today.
Yeah. But yeah, like music in general, like we're kind of still in the baby steps of like, we listen to what we know. This is why, like, for us, we like this, because we still get to hear good music, we still get to hear new music, and artists are now branching out and working with people from all over the world. So it allows us to then be introduced to other people and other sounds that we're not familiar with in the first place.
So, as I said at the start, if you're watching this and you have any suggestions for any listening parties that we can do, make sure you get them down in the comments. Like I said at the start as well, just make sure that they're not copyrighted mixtapes. EPs and mixtapes aren't usually going to be copyrighted.
Yeah,
But if it's an album, it's got to be from an independent artist, just because of the way YouTube works. Like if we listen to a copyrighted song, as soon as YouTube picks up on it, they'll end the live stream.
Yeah.
And we're not just going to keep starting a live stream up every 5 minutes to
I mean,
listen to songs.
do you know what? All suggestions are, we're here for them anyway, because
It's different when we do reaction videos, because we don't mind if a reaction video gets copyrighted.
it's a bit different.
We're still getting views and subscribers and whatever else.
Yeah.
We're just not making ad revenue from it. Where
But yeah,
we don't mind that, but with a live stream, we don't want the live stream to keep getting
Ended.
cut off all the time.
So yeah, I think, yes, do you know what? Don't worry about the whole if they're independent artists or not, with your suggestions. Just send them in anyway, just so that we've got some sort of catalogue of things to listen
And
to.
if we-
and then
if we
we'll
can-
do the research. If
Yeah,
we
if
do
we-
it live,
if we
it's
can,
because
we
we
will.
can. If we
Yeah.
can't, then we'll figure out a way to just crunch it into a video. But God, 75 minutes. This is not what was planned.
I gotta go to bedtime. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel.
Yeah, if you're not already,
Like the live stream.
Yeah, hit us up in the comments.
Click that join button.
If you're not already,
Everything,
all that good stuff.
Anything below this live stream
Any
that you're
buttons.
seeing right now, they've taken dislikes off YouTube.
No, they're numbers, isn't it?
Huh?
The
The numbers,
yeah.
you can click it, but
Yeah, no.
don't do anything. It's like you might as well just click refresh. the little thumbs up, click that. The share, click that.
Yeah.
The join, click that. The notification bell,
Yeah.
give it a little tickle. You know what I mean?
If you're new to the channel, I've been waiting, baby.
And we're gonna go record our week's videos. So thanks for watching. Man, I have to do it on now. Man.